cheer from their crowd as she comes out with the starting lineups, but Patty Gasso certainly deserves it. 30th year at Oklahoma, 7 national championships, including the last 3 in a row. Just a little bit of a change in the Oklahoma lineup as Tiare Jennings moves down to number 3. They will see Katie Brooks in the circle for the Kansas Jayhawks, and Katie has really made a breakthrough this year. Why is she so good this season?
Yeah, she's 10-2. A 1.82 ERA. She worked in the offseason to get stronger, and she's staying healthy.
First pitch is a strike to Jada Coleman, the center fielder. Coleman with a pair of hits on Thursday night. Scored a run in the first inning on that home run. Down low, 1-1. There's a pretty good wind blowing out to left field on Thursday night, and the wind has died just a little bit here on Friday, but still going out pretty strong to left field, so don't be surprised if we see more fireworks here in Game 2.
It's a beautiful day here at Arocha Ballpark.
Just misses that outside corner. Look at Old Glory there in left field, blowing straight out. 2-1 pitch now to the leadoff hitter, Jada Coleman. Into left field. Limbaugh goes back and it's gone. The power surge continues for the Sooners.
Katie Brooks just elevates a little bit there. It's belt high, middle of the plate. She sends it opposite field, and obviously the wind's going to help with that, even if you miss hit it a little bit. Jada Coleman, she's been so strong for the Sooners for multiple years, and that's what you want to see right off the bat.
Alyssa Brito moves up to number 2 in the lineup. She hit third on Thursday night. Swing and a miss. Brito was held hitless in Game 1. Does not happen very often when you have a 4 in front of your batting average. Brooks misses outside, 1-1.
And I think the key here, Leaf, is, you don't want to give up the big innings. Eliminate as much as you can, come back, get an out, and as you see there, another base hit.
Taken into left field. Brito has her first hit of the series. And now it's Tiare Jennings, who hit that first inning home run on Thursday night. She was second in the lineup, third tonight with a runner on. Strike called.
5 of their hitters are in the top 10 of the Big 12 standings for batting average right now. Every hitter you see is going to have their strengths. You want to see her keep the ball down, spot it on the corners, and see what she can get from there.
Outside. Just misses there. 2-1.
Yeah, that's a good pitch. That's right where you want to be. I don't know if I'd want to be any closer. Maybe the zone will expand as the game goes on, but really good ball placement.
Well, back 2-2. Did you feel like the wind affected the way that pitchers pitched you, depending on the wind?
I don't, I think the wind really mattered when the ball got up into the air, but as far as The rubber is only 43 feet out, so I didn't think it made that much of a difference.
But with that wind blowing out left, would she try to stay away from inside here on Jennings?
I just think in general I'd probably stay away from Jennings.
On a calm day. Yeah, I get it.
I don't necessarily know if it's the wind.
3-2 pitch fouled back. Good point. Jennings stays alive.
Yeah, Jennings is just going to foul that pitch off. That's on the outer part of the plate. It's a great 3-2 pitch by Katie Brooks.
Up the middle, base hit into center field. The Sooners will have runners now at second and third. Good hustle from Tiare Jennings. That throw went through. She was on her way to second base.
That pitch is on the outside part of the plate. She hits it off the end of her bat. If I'm Katie Brooks, there's really nothing you can do there. That's just a good piece of hitting by a great hitter for the Sooners offense. That's right where you want to be. You want to get ground balls, keep the ball in the ballpark.
Quick conference from the Kansas players. As the number 4 hitter, Cassidy Pickering will step in. Pickering was the number 9 hitter on Thursday night. Delivered a couple of base hits and an RBI. Two in scoring position for her now. Outside 1-0. We talked about the day, just a perfect day, 74 degrees. Mostly clear skies. Sellout crowd. Strike called, 1-1.
Pickering's just a freshman, and she's doing so well for them.
On the ground, Kripe gloves it, goes to first, the run will score. Well, you said keep it on the ground and keep it in the ballpark. Job done there. As the Sooners now with one down and a runner at third for Riley Boone.
You see Anderson playing in. Boone will do everything. Yesterday she showed bunt a couple times in her 2 at-bats. She swings it as well. Great speed. So you have to be aware of those things when you're on defense and respect that.
Base hit and a run scored. Ashlyn Anderson just passed her diving attempt. So Boone drives in another. And the Sooners added their lead.
Anderson makes a great attempt there, just can't get there quick enough, leaves her feet. And that's scored a hit, hard hit ball in the 5-6 hole.
So 3 runs across for Lena Torres, runner at first. Torres with a home run in the 3rd inning on Thursday night. The Sooners struck early with 2 runs on Thursday night. They have 3 here. Torres fouls it back.
Torres went on an absolute tear last week. She hit 5 for 8 in their series against Baylor and 10 RBIs.
I believe a strike was just called against Torres. It's 0-2 now.
I believe they might have called the runner for leaving early, potentially leave.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Outside 1 and 2. So bases clear and 2 out. Down low, 2 and 1.
You see Brooks is trying to work down in the zone there.
Down again, 3 and 2. Take a look at this again. Riley Boone at first base.
Yeah,
a little early there.
Yeah, you're not supposed to leave until the ball leaves the pitcher's hands. So from that look, it looks like he did call her leaving a little early.
Torres draws a walk. So Ella Parker, designated here, will step in. Two down now, runner at first. This is low, 1-0. And an early conference for Katie Brooks. What would be the message here?
I would like her to work ahead a little bit more. Don't get behind in counts. When you get behind in counts, then you have to come in the zone, and that's when they're going to be aggressive. They're not going to get cheated on their swings. We've seen that in game 1. So maybe spot the ball a little better, work on getting ahead, eliminate the walks, and see where you can go from there.
Brooks looks in now, 1-0 count with 2 down. This is the outside corner, 2-0.
And you can tell Brooks is working, you know, she's trying to ride a fine line of not keeping the ball in the middle of the plate, but she's trying to find a corner. It might take an inning or two, but you'd like to see her make that adjustment a little earlier.
This is outside again, 3-0. Walk to Parker. And there are 2 on now with 2 down. And Sydney Sanders, who homered on Thursday night. Outside 1-0. Strike called. 1-1.
I would like to assume the Sooners are going to be patient. They've seen her throw a lot of balls. So see a strike, which is what Sanders just did. And if it comes back in the zone, then take advantage of it. But right now, she's struggling to find the strike zone.
Into right field. Good play by Linda. battling the sun and the wind. On Thursday night, to break up the no-hitter and the shutout, they will see Nicole May in the circle. And how good is Nicole May?
She leads the Sooners in wins and games started. She's held right-handed hitters this season to a 129 average. She's not doing bad.
Ball just misses, so we see 5 infielders right now for the Sooners. 3 on the left-hand side of the infield, so a defensive shift for Limbaugh, who swings through that one, 1-1.
Yeah, they've read her spray chart, I would like to assume. They're not going to give her anything inside. They want her to hit to the left side of the field. They're playing to that.
Up high, did not go. 2-1. Looks like Jada Coleman is taking kind of the second base position, if you will. With Torres kind of moving over to a hybrid shortstop, perhaps. So
yeah, they're covering up the 5-6 hole with Tiara Jennings.
Well, takes it down the left field line, foul. So no right fielder right now, if you will.
I don't think she's going to see anything inside. It's good to see Limbaugh back in the lineup.
Strike 3 called. Good pitch from Nicole May.
Nicole May comes out. That's on the chalk. That's going to be a hard pitch to hit. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that one. That's a great, what was it, 1-2-0-2 pitch, 1-2 pitch. Tough pitch to hit, though.
One down. Nice play from Jennings at short. Linda got a lot of ball there, but Jennings is so good at shortstop.
Yeah, she extends her hands on that swing, drives it opposite field, but Jennings is just so good over there. She gets a great read on it.
So it's Lyric Moore for Kansas. On the ground to third. Brito throws it across. It's 1-2-3 for Kansas in the bottom of the first. Some fine defense from the top-ranked Oklahoma Sooners. They lead 3-0 here in Lawrence in the first inning, so that will bring up number 9 hitter Riley Ludlam. Catcher.
It's always good to see Big J at the ballpark making friends.
Ludlam reached base on Thursday night, scored a run. Misses outside. 1-1. What has to bring an extra electricity to even to the players when you see a capacity crowd, people standing room only around the outside, just #1 team in the country coming to town.
Yeah, it's always good to see the #1 team in the country. It's packed, it's beautiful. I see a lot of kiddos up there, a lot of young girls wishing to become what they're seeing on the field today, which is absolutely great. That's what you want to see every single day.
1-2 pitch. The ground foul. Great crowd on Thursday. Good one here. We expect more of the same Saturday afternoon. Sooners obviously a big draw as the #1 team in the country, but Kansas has drawn very well this season at home. The top 25.
They've had a great season, receiving votes in all of the polls, ranked in all of the polls. Number 24 by ESPN, USA Softball.
1-2 pitch. Hit hard but fouled on the left field line.
You can see Brooks tried to go inside there. Ludlam did a nice job of keeping her hands inside the ball. It was a foul ball. I'd expect her to stay out maybe. Ludlam's a transfer from Furman.
In the center field. Tough play for Price. That one dropped in front of her.
I mean, that ball is way off the plate. That's great placement. She hits it off the end of her bat. There's not much you can do there. You see there, that ball is on the chalk. She just throws her hands at it and is just good enough to poke it out into center field. Price makes a great decision to let that ball hit in front of her. If she dives for that ball and misses it, it then goes to the fence. So
back to the top of the order now for Oklahoma. Jada Coleman, who led things off with a home run to left. Shortened up to bunt, but drew it back 1-0.
So many of these players can do so many different things. She shows bunt there. Third baseman's working in.
Down low, 1-1. It's a pretty good spread from one inning to another to lead off with a home run to being asked to square up and bunt, right?
Yeah. I'm sure she'll do whatever, but.
Absolutely. Strike one.
Works inside there. Something we haven't seen from Katie Brooks a lot there. She tried to work it in on both hitters. These last two hitters we've seen.
Inside, Lyric Moore with a nice snag. Down low, Coleman draws a walk.
The third baseman, Alyssa Brito.
Alyssa Brito singled in the first. Scored a run.
She's now second on their team in home runs. TRA homered yesterday. That gave her 13.
Aside from Brooks, 1-0.
To me, it just seems like, Katie Brooks is very aware of the hitters she's facing. She's missing just a hair in spots, and she's trying to keep the ball down. However, she's missing the zone a little bit.
Low again, 2-0.
Lyric Moore is going to go take a visit, try to calm her down and have her refocus and getting back to what she does. And I think for the Sooner offense, they're being patient. They've seen a lot of balls. And I think they'll continue to stay that way until they see a few more pitches through the zone.
Swing and a miss.
She tried to get all of that one there on that 2-0 pitch.
You said it, they don't get cheated on their hacks, do they?
They do not. If they have made their mind up, they're 100% in most of the time.
So one misses outside, 3-1 now. way, full count.
Brito was an All-American last year, had a great 2023 campaign.
On the ground, off the glove of Kripe. Everybody's safe. Tough backhand play.
Gets around that ball. It's off the end of her bat. Still hit hard to Kripe. She was on the top, one of the top throwers on their staff.
All right, bases loaded. Tiare Jennings stepping in. Off speed misses. Jennings with a single in the first, scored a run. Tough spot for Ludwig with bases loaded, nobody out. Top of the second inning here. This is low, 2-0.
Yeah, and they're just missing. You can see they're trying to keep the ball at the knees, but it's just right below the knees. A very, very small adjustment as they work through it.
Outside now, 3-0. Just don't see the Sooners chase a lot of pitches, do you?
They don't. They're going to capitalize on pitches in the zone, but they're going to lay off the ones that they know they probably can't do something with. They're not going to chase a whole lot. They're going to make them work.
Outside, so Jennings draws a walk. And a run will score.
The right fielder, Cassidy Pickering.
So the number 4 hitter, Cassidy Pickering, grounded out in the first, driving in a run. Outside 1-0 to the lefty. Strike called. 1-1.
There she finds the zone. She works middle in there.
Down low, 2-1. Outside.
That's close, but you can tell right after that pitch, Lyric did move her glove. She does think that's away. That's a good call.
Fouled away, full count now, 3-2. Bases loaded, nobody out. Inside. Second straight walk issued by Ludwig. Brings in another run.
The left fielder, Riley Boone.
And Riley Boone comes to the plate. Boone with a single and an RBI in the first.
Through 13 hitters, 5 walks, you got to eliminate them. You have to find a way to get outs.
Out of the way, 0-1. It's such a fine line against this great hitting team, though, isn't it?
Yeah, Riley Boone. She's hitting 5-hole, 458, and she's
Good
hitting
change of speed.
5-hole.
is able to hold back 1-1. Right back up the middle. One run is in. Sooners will hold the second run at third. RBI single for Riley Boone.
Middle part of the plate, she drives it right back where it came from.
Now Lena Torres steps to the plate. Still bases loaded. Still nobody out. Sooners with 6 runs across.
The second baseman, Alina Torres.
Strike one. Side 1-1.
Torres homered last night. She put the ball in play every single time, flew out to center and right a couple times. She's going to find her zone and take her hacks.
Low 2-1.
You see she's trying to mix in an off speed there, just trying to maybe work a little something different, see if it works.
Chopped into the ground. Ludwig goes to first. Not in time. Bagshaw did a good job to get up and get that one. That was going to be a tough play all the way.
Great pitch by Ludwig. She mishits that ball. Campbell Bagshaw does a great job of getting off the bag, just like you said, so that ball doesn't go into right field, score multiple runs. Good job there.
Ella Parker takes strike one. Parker with a walk in the first inning. On the ground up the middle. If the Jayhawks are going to get a force at second, as Rozak was able to keep her foot on the bag and field that ball. So
yeah, it hit up the middle. It goes past Ludwig. It's then going to go through Kripe. Rozak's there just in case the runner doesn't slide into second base, and they call her out at second.
So one down and runners at the corners now for Oklahoma. Their 9th batter at the plate in this inning, Sydney Sanders. Runner goes, Moore's throw to second. Not in time. We saw Sanders' home run power on Thursday night. Takes that one to right field. Linduff back, runner tags. Both runners will advance. And Oklahoma with another run. Sacrifice fly for Sydney Sanders.
Sanders takes the outside pitch to right field for the RBI. Really just a nice job. They're not going to let up. They're going to continue doing what they need to do.
So 2 down now to Riley Ludlam, who started this inning with a base hit and later scored. Outside 1-1. Good change of speed. 1-2.
Yeah, she finds that off speed there. Location's much better. Hopefully she can continue using that throughout the game to help her out a little bit. Keep the Sooners guessing.
Outside 2-2.
And you can just see when the Sooners take their pitches, they're all in, even on their takes. They're not looking for the ball to just pass them. They have good active takes every single time the ball comes to the plate.
Into center field, Price charges, drops in front. Loveland with a base hit and an RBI. Her second hit of the inning.
The center fielder, Jada Cole.
She hits that one off the end of her bat as well. This has happened a couple times. They've had a few mishits that have just landed for hits this inning. They're so strong. They don't have to square the ball up every single time to be able to do something with it, and she gets a base hit there.
Jada Coleman, who walked earlier in this inning, homered in the first. She's accounted for 2 of the Sooners' 10 runs. Two 2-0. Inside 3-0. Coleman draws her second walk of the inning. The Sooners still threatening with 2 on and 2 out.
The third baseman, Alyssa Brito.
Alyssa Brito has 2 hits in this game, 2 runs scored. And a chance to do more damage here.
Yeah, they're going to stick to their game plan. They're being patient. Kansas is struggling to find the zone.
Outside 2-0.
You see they're not expecting Brito to bunt. The third baseman, Ashlyn Anderson, is way back.
Strike called, 2-1.
They're back, they're playing for an out, saving runs any way they can.
Now back 2-2.
Brito smiled a little bit after that pitch. She just missed it. You could tell she wanted that one.
Brito down the right field line, but foul.
Out of Oklahoma's 32 wins this season, they have run ruled over 15 opponents, which is incredible. they continue to put multiple runs on the board each and every game. It's so hard to keep them off the bags. It's
3-2 pitch with 2 down. Into center field, Price reaches over and makes the catch. The Sooners send 12 to the plate, scores 7 runs, and lead here in Lawrence 10-0. It's the number 4 hitter for the Kansas Jayhawks, Haley Kripe, shortstop. Facing Nicole May, who had a long wait on the bench. I'm sure anytime your team scores you 7 runs, you'll take it, right? But she's going to have to find her rhythm again.
Yeah, anytime you get a little cushion, I'm sure you're not mad about it.
Hit hard to left field, base hit.
The first baseman, number 6, Campbell Bagshaw.
She takes advantage of that pitch. She gets around her a little bit, but that's middle of the plate. Comes back out with a little spark, gets the base hit. That's exactly what you want to see. This team's not going to quit. And I think that's what Coach McFalls prides herself on. They're going to continue to work throughout the game no matter what the score is.
Campbell Bagshaw, who had the home run Thursday night to break up the no-hitter in the shutout, with 2 out in the 7th. Looks at strike 1, 1-1.
Yeah, so Campbell saw a pitch last night up and over the plate, took advantage of it for their 1 hit of the game.
Into foul territory, now blown back into fair territory, and that's going to drop. Kripe had to wait to see if that was going to be caught.
That's so hard there as a base runner. She did get off the bag
The designated player,
as much as she possibly could. It looked to me like she didn't know if Torres was going to be able to catch that or not. And Torres just kind of turned her back and knew she wasn't going to get there. And by then it was too late, and they get the out at second.
So 1 down for Carsley, getting the start. Freshman DHing tonight.
Yeah, the freshman DH. The coaching staff is excited about her. She's a strong kid. Hasn't had a lot of opportunities, and excited to see what she can do today.
And by the way, it's against the number 1 team in the country, against a pitcher who's just devastating against right-handed hitters. Outside, 1-1. Nicole May had the 3rd best ERA in the country last year. 2nd best winning percentage in Oklahoma history. 58-3 in her career. Swing and a miss.
You see she shows off speed there. A great pitch. Just to keep her off balance.
Hit hard down the left field line, but curling foul. She got a lot of that one.
She did.
Home plate umpire found an extra piece of equipment in the batter's box and takes it over to the KU bench.
Yeah, I don't know if that came off her bat or...
Almost looked like an end cap of a bat, didn't it?
Yes.
Popped up. Sanders gloves this one. 2 down.
the third baseman, number 22, Ashlyn.
Here's Ashlyn Anderson. hit ball Thursday night, right back at the pitcher.
Yeah, lined out to Maxwell last night, really squared one up.
Rideau for the out. The Jayhawks leave one aboard. They get a hit, but no runs. Number 1 Oklahoma still leading here in Lawrence. 10-0 as we head to the third. The single in the first, walk in the second. Scored 2 runs.
DeRoche hasn't pitched a ton this season, but as you can see, they're just trying to mix it up with their staff. Give them a different look.
Strike called. 1-1. What's the biggest challenge of facing a pitcher that you haven't seen maybe ever before or not a lot of?
Yeah, I think you want to see as many pitches as you can to find their tendencies. See what they're doing, you know, are they going to throw mostly down? Have I seen an off speed? And I think that's what's so different in this game today is there's so many spray charts and the technology is there. You know that before you get here. You see so many at-bats from so many hitters, and you have that at your fingertips these days.
On the right field line, bounces foul.
And same for the hitters. You know, the technology, it can break down the pitchers, what their tendencies are, and that gives however much information you want to know, you certainly have. And that's changed drastically throughout the years in our game. And
hit hard to left field. That one's not coming back. Jennings with a monster home run. Her second of the series. And another run for the Sooners.
Jennings is so good. That ball elevates, which is right where she likes it. She puts a good swing on it and takes it out of the ballpark.
The right fielder, Cassidy Pickering.
That's her 14th on the year.
There's a race for that Oklahoma home run lead.
Yeah, they have 3 over 10 home runs this year.
DeRoche with the strike, 0-1. To Cassidy Pickering. She's driven in a pair. Scored a run in that big second inning. Oh, 2 now.
DeRoche comes right back with 2 pitches on the outside part of the plate. Maybe she's finding a little bit of rhythm here.
One and 2. Two and 2. Strike 3 called. Good pitch from DeRoche.
The left fielder, Riley Boone.
DeRoche comes back on the outside part of the plate, bell tie, gets the strikeout looking.
Riley Boone now for the Sooners. Looks at ball 1.
And really has continued to stay outside on these hitters. She hasn't tried to come inside very often.
Same spot, 2-0.
That's a good call. That pitch is out.
Oh, and misses as well, 3-0.
You see DeRoche there. She's just confused, I think. She just struck someone out, belt high, similar pitch. She doesn't get it.
Brings that one in, 3-1.
Really similar height there. I think it all depends on how you're setting up.
Outside, and a walk to Boone.
The second baseman, Alina Torres.
Lena Torres with a walk and a single. You're a two-time Player of the Year in the Missouri Valley Conference. How much in the video era, how much did you study pitchers on video before you got to the game or the series? She pops that one up.
Yeah, we had a few clips here and there. Certainly not tendencies as much as what they do now. Now, we saw tendencies if you face a pitcher more than in a series. You know, you find out your information that way. You get scouting reports from multiple different areas, so you kind of learn more that way, I would say, on paper. Little snippet clips, 8 seconds long. But it's grown so much, and it's good to see. And
as Ella Parker steps in, did you rely on memory? Did you write down what pitchers tried to do against you as you went through the season?
I was a memory person just based on experience, how I did reference video quite a bit. What can I do different? What can I change? And go off that. If you're in a game, you try to watch it the next day, see what you can improve on. And most of these athletes, they'll go home this evening and they'll have that ready for them. If they decide that's what they want to do tonight, is watch their video to see what they can improve for the next game tomorrow.
And in many cases, that's already edited for them, right? You can go back and watch your at-bats.
Yeah, it is edited for them. So all they have to do is it would actually just replay and replay and replay all of their at-bats. So they don't make it easy or hard on them anymore.
3-0 to Ella Parker.
And it's just really incredible to see how much the sport's grown. You know, we have replay now, we have challenges. It's within the last couple of years grown so much. And
strike called.
The coaches, I think, across all conferences have really advocated for what they want in this sport, and that's what this sport is known for, is to be independent and strong and stand up for what you believe in, and they've done that in the game of softball.
Parker draws a walk, the second of the inning.
Sydney Sanders.
Sydney Sanders with a sacrifice fly in that big second inning. She's flown out to right twice. 2 down. Ahead of that one, 0-1. You've faced Patty Gasso teams before in your career. Players change, but is there one constant that you see with her teams?
Yeah, I mean, players do change, but with Patty's teams, you know, their pitching staff is great. We went to a regional there in 2016. We faced Paige Parker. Her pitching staff is just as good now. Their hitters are just as good as they were. She just continues to bring in the best players in the nation each and every year, and that's why they're so successful and created just an unbelievable program.
7 national championships. Gasso at Oklahoma. Sanders now down on the count 1-2 with 2 down. 2 on for the Sooners. Strike 3 called. Second strikeout of the inning for Savannah DeRoche. Poor takes over in right field for Oklahoma. So the Sooners ride an 11-0 lead. We come to the bottom of the third. Sarah Rozak for the Jayhawks.
Yeah, I think Kansas was a little more aggressive last inning. They got unlucky with that pop-up. We'll see if they can continue.
Ground ball to Jennings at short. 1 down. Number 9 hitters Angela Price, center fielder for the Jayhawks.
The center fielder, 00, Angela Price.
Price with a nice sacrifice on Thursday night. Inside from Nicole May, 1-0.
May comes inside there. Price is going to stand in there strong. Just misses her. Her elbow guard right there.
Turno.
And I think that's what you see with this OU pitching staff. They're going to work in and out, both sides of the plate, on most hitters.
Strike call, 2-1. Popped up to second. Torres is there. 2 away.
The left fielder.
Back to the top of the order for the Jayhawks now. Presley Limbaugh.
Are they going to make the switch again? Yes, they are. Here comes Coleman. They're going to do their rotation. Send Core to center field. Leave right field open.
Slaps that one foul. Pretty versatile for Jada Coleman to go from center field to basically second base.
Yeah, I would assume she's an all-around athlete. She probably enjoys maybe trying to play something different. You see her smiling out there, putting her glove down, like, I'm going to field a ground ball right now.
Slaps it. Nice play. Carrie Jennings whips it over to first. And the defensive shift pays off for the Sooners. Tiare Jennings with a nice defensive play. Sooners lead at 11-0 here in Lawrence. Kinsey Hansen, pinch hitter for the Sooners here in the fourth.
Yeah, Hansen's been hurt a little bit. Getting some at-bats this series.
Good news for Oklahoma fans. See the C on her chest as a Sooner captain.
She's a USA national team member, an All-American.
Strike called, 1-1.
I'm sure they'd love to have her back by postseason if they can, and just making sure she still gets those live at-bats. You know, seeing a live at-bat versus batting practice is just so different. Something you can't simulate unless you actually do it.
Good news is Riley Ludlam had 2 base hits.
She's filled in nicely for her.
Fouled back, 2-2. It's out of play.
Really better pitch location, excuse me, by DeRoche this inning. See what she does with this 2-2 pitch.
On the ground. Anderson, long throw, not in time. Well, it was kind of an in-between hop, and Ashlyn Anderson has a good arm, but just not in time.
Yeah, Kinsey Hansen mishits that ball. That's a great outside pitch. She fields it in the 5-6 hole, but the Sooners are so athletic. She's going to get down the line, and the throw's just a little bit late there.
10th hit for Oklahoma. And back to the top of the order with Jada Coleman. Coleman's walked twice, scored twice, but off the game with a home run.
We certainly have seen them square the ball up multiple times this game, but we've also seen a lot of mishits, hits that barely go over the infield, hits that are in the 5-6 hole that aren't necessarily the hard hits. They just find a way to put the ball in play and make your defense work. They're going to make the pitching staff work. They continue to do it inning after inning, and you got to get your outs where you can.
2-1 now. Hit hard to left. That ball is off the scoreboard. Monster home run for Jada Coleman, her second of the game.
Coleman's second home run of the game. DeRoche elevates. Oklahoma does such a nice job if the pitch gets elevated. She drives it out to left center for her second one.
The third baseman, Alyssa Brito.
Alyssa Brito now with 2 singles, 2 runs scored. Just outside 1-0. Brito hits this one deep to center field, and it's back-to-back home runs for the Sooners. Her third hit of the game is a big shot. And the Sooners now with a 2-touchdown lead. Innings with a home run in the third inning. She scored 3 runs. Nobody out here in the top of the fourth. 3 runs in for Oklahoma.
Oklahoma has just put on a show today of what it takes to be a full team, a #1 team in the nation. They've capitalized on everything that they possibly can, and
Jennings made a nice play at short. Obviously a great day at the plate. Bruno with a strike.
Yeah, the play she made it short, that's typically a base hit. She just reaches her glove out and makes a great play and can really do it all. It's a full athlete.
3-1. Good pitch from Bruno.
Yeah, she got her on one. She wasn't expecting. Looked like an off speed to me. Kept it down in the zone. She's been throwing hard. I don't know if she knew she had that in her back pocket. And she throws it again.
And this is low, so a walk to Jennings, her second of the game.
The right fielder, Hannah Core.
Hannah Core takes over for Pickering. On the ground up the middle. Knocked down by Rozak. But that'll leave 2 on with nobody out.
Ball goes up the middle. Rozak leaves her feet and just can't grab the ball. Runners advance and
Quincy Lilio. Looks like she was going to step in for Riley Boone.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Oklahoma, number 43, Quincy Lilio.
we saw Lilio a little bit yesterday. She came in, had a pinch hit.
Outside from Bruno, 1-1.
You see Bruno's mixing in a little more off speed than what we've seen from the Kansas pitching staff.
Up high, 3-1.
You know, I think it's good to get these kids some bat. Lilio, a sophomore. Oklahoma has 6 seniors in their lineup right now.
A walk will load the bases. Lena Torres in the batter's box. Oklahoma has a run differential coming into this game of plus 252. 298 runs, I guess just 46 allowed.
Yeah, I mean, like I said yesterday, they're top 5 in batting average, if not the best now. They are top 5 in ERA, top 5 in fielding percentage. They're the #1 team for a reason. And they continue to get it done at the plate and in the circle. And
swing and a miss.
Torres wanted all of that one there, and Bruno brings it up in the zone.
That was a full go.
That was. She comes back with an off speed off the plate, trying to mix that pitch a little bit more, which is something we really haven't seen from the staff.
Makes the speeds again. That one missed 2-1. Around early on it, 2-2. Bases loaded, nobody out. Sooners with 3 across here in the 4th inning. Into left field. The ball with a catch. Gets it back quickly. Keeps the runners in position. 1 down.
Yeah, Bruno gets her with the off speed here, down in the zone, makes her chase a little bit. And that's what you want to see. You got to find a way to get them to chase out of the zone, and she did that there.
Maya Bland. Looks like she's going to pinch hit for Ella Parker.
Maya Bland.
Bland, a freshman from Argyle, Texas.
Bland hasn't had many at-bats this year, but when she has, she's taken advantage of them. And like I said, Oklahoma has 6 seniors in their starting lineup right now, so it's good to get these kids some at-bats, see how they do, let them see as many pitches as they can. And
strike 2 call.
Bland's got some speed to her. We saw her on the bases yesterday, typically the first pinch runner out of the dugout. Looks like she's just standing in to swing it.
Swing and a miss, strikeout for Bruno.
Oh-2 pitch, way on the outside part of the plate, right where you want it. That's picture perfect right there. That's right where you want that pitch.
And Avery Hodge has grabbed a bat. For Sydney Sanders.
Attention, please. Pitch hitting for Oklahoma, number 82, Avery Hodge.
Down low, 1-0. Just misses, 2-0.
It's a good miss there. You see she's questioning where that pitch is at. Not missing by much, just a small adjustment.
Goes up high, 3-0. Ninth batter in this inning. strike from Bruno, 3-1.
You know, and I think that's the difference in the game. You just get the strikeout, and then you come back and you throw 3 balls. The bases are loaded. You don't have much to work with. You want to eliminate those instances as much as they can, and Kansas just hasn't done that today.
Strike call, 3-2. Outside. Draws a walk and brings home a run. So it's back to Kinsey Hansen. We started out this inning with a single and a run scored.
Number 9, Kinsey Hansen.
Strike called. On the ground. Kripe to second. And that'll bring the inning to an end, but the Sooners add 4 more. They have 15 on the board. Kinsey Hansen got a couple at bats. Strike to Ainsley Linduff, who lined out to the shortstop in the first inning. One of 2 really nice plays that T.R.A. Jennings has made. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Cole May just continues to hammer the zone.
Foul back.
Climbing the ladder a little bit. She just showed a glimpse of that. Linduff swung, so she goes just a little bit higher.
This is inside. 1-2. They're trying to preserve her 10th career shutout. On the ground to first. Torres has moved over there, makes the play.
She goes up, then she's going to come down with off speed. Linduff gets around it, ground.
Two-0 record facing Lyric Moore here, strike 1.
She shows off speed right off the bat there.
Lyric Moore with a solid base hit. Just the second of the night for the Jayhawks.
Lyric Moore takes a pitch, advantage of a pitch, right down the middle. She drives it out to left field, and that's really what you want to see. When you're seeing at bats off of these pitchers, you hope that they continue to have quality at bats. They see good pitches, they take advantage of pitches in the zone, and that's what Lyric did right there.
Strike to Haley Kripe, who has the other Kansas hit back in the second inning.
Yeah, and that's a good take by Kripe. First pitch, off speed. I don't know if I'd be swinging at that either.
tie 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2. Swing and a miss. 2 down.
The first baseman, Campbell Bagshaw.
Seguin gets her here, outside, chalk, up in the zone, and
Campbell Bagshaw looks at strike one.
so you're obviously seeing a sequence here. The last two batters change up right off the bat. Is that something you talk about in the dugout as a hitting coach or as a stat? You know, our last two players have seen back-to-back first pitch change-ups. Do you sit on that? Do you not? Will they change their sequence? She likes that off speed. She's going to it often, and I think in that instance you might have to change your game plan at the plate a little bit if she's going to throw it that frequently. Just see if the Kansas hitters make an adjustment here.
0-2 pitch. Bagshaw won't chase it. 1-2. Fights that one off.
Bagshaw had the late home run late in the game.
Close, 2-2.
She comes inside. It's a great miss on a 1-2 pitch. Really close.
Too far outside. Full count now with 2 down. Lyric Moore at first base. Great pitch. Guerin gets the strikeout. Her second of the inning. And keeps the Jayhawks off the boards. 15-0 Oklahoma. As we
The center fielder, Jada Coleman.
Jada Coleman has had 2 home runs in this game. A monster shot in the 4th. What's it? Strike 1.
Yeah, I saw that at the beginning, and I think this is something to do with the time clock. It looked to me like she didn't get on the mound quick enough. They called a ball 1 right at the beginning, so it's actually a 1-1 count, I believe.
Oh, and this is 2-1 now. I'm not sure the clock is operational right now. 2-1 pitch. Misses low. 3-1. It's usually underneath the big scoreboard here at Arocha Ballpark. Outside, and Coleman draws her third walk, excuse me. On base 5 times in this game.
Alyssa Brito.
Alyssa Brito with a homer to follow up Coleman in the 4th.
There's the clock. Popped up.
Strike called to Brito. Home run and 2 singles. In front of that one, 0-2.
Yeah, Brito just gets around that one a little bit, hits it off the end of her bat. We'll see what Bruno can do here on this 0-2 count.
Out of play. Bruno still had the count 0-2.
Yeah, and I think this is where you want to see as a pitching coach, you know, you're down 0-2 in the count. You want to win this at bat. If you're down 0-2 in the count, you have some waste pitches, use them wisely, just like she did there. That pitch is okay there. An off speed in the dirt just to get her eye level to change a little bit.
Carsley with a good play behind the plate. Inside 2-2. Change speeds.
She's shown that more frequently as she's continued on through her outing, and I definitely think it helps, you know, to keep them off balance. If all they're seeing is one speed, they're too talented to sit one speed, and you got to be able to mix if you have it.
Burritos battled back to get the count to full, 3-2. Jada Coleman at first. Into foul territory. Inside, second straight walk.
The shortstop, Tiare Jennings.
Tiare Jennings with a homer back in the third. She's scored 3 runs, driven in 2. Home run on Thursday night as well. Good swing, but fouled away. Misses outside, 1-1.
She's been so good for this OU offense for so long. She's ranked in multiple categories in their top 10.
Into right field. Linduff fights the sun, makes the catch. Runner will advance, and now Brito goes to second base, heads up play.
The right fielder, Hannah Core.
Hannah Core, who singled in the fourth, is a pinch hitter for Cassidy Pickering. Strike from Bruno. Inside 1-1.
This is a good experience for Hannah Core. Runners on second and third. Can she do something with it?
Puts it in play. Tough ball for Kripe to handle. And that'll bring in a run.
The right fielder, Quincy Lilio.
Score that an error on Kripe. Third for Kansas in this game.
Yeah, it looked to me there that she kind of caught a hop in between her and just didn't know how to play it a little bit. She took the deep angle and
Quincy Lilio drew a walk in the fourth. Runners the corners with one down for her. Strike from Bruno, 2-1.
You could kind of see Bruno asking the pitch before, you know, where is that? Where's that location? And I just think when you face such a great hitting team like Oklahoma, you want every pitch you can get.
Right back up the middle. That'll score a run. RBI for Lilio.
The first baseman, Marina Torres.
Lina Torres with a single in the second inning. She walked in the first. 2 on for her now with 1 out. Foul back. Torres was on a tear last week. He'd be hard pressed to pick a most valuable player in this series thus far for Oklahoma.
Multiple players with multiple hits, multiple home runs, multiple RBI games.
Start with Jada Coleman. Jari Jennings, that one hit hard to left field, base hit. Base is full now for Maya Bland.
She comes inside on that pitch. Torres does a nice job of keeping her hands inside the ball.
I didn't see the question.
I didn't see the question either.
The designated player,
Was there a bat toss? As Torres released the bat. Yeah, I just kind of went down the third base line. The bang bang play. Bagshaw makes the tag at first and then the throw home. Nice double play from the Jayhawks. We'll show it to you again as we head to the bottom of the fifth here in Lawrence, Oklahoma, on top of Kansas. Fouled it off 0-1.
She's wasting no time, hopping on the first pitch, being aggressive and
Anderson fouls that one back as well, 0-2. Anderson stays alive.
Monticelli back-to-back rise balls there. Up in the zone. See if she continues that sequence or potentially shows something else.
Strike 3 called. Monticelli paints that outside corner.
Like I said, she throws 2 rise balls, comes back on the outside part of the plate, gets Anderson for the strikeout.
So it's up to Sarah Rozak. Strike 1. Strike 2.
You've noticed with all of these staffs, they're willing to throw to either side of the plate. And
swing and a miss. Monticelli closes it out. And the Sooners cap off a dominating performance. 17-0 over the Kansas Jayhawks.
yeah, I definitely think they're going to have to go back to the drawing board, make some adjustments, and eliminate the big innings, really. They're going to get their chances. They're going to get their runs. But how do you eliminate those and come back on day 3 and make an adjustment?